Okay, now we'll see continue the Gemara. Menaim shenach meisachem ed betlalim shneimar. It says in Yeshayahu, Yichayu meisecha, Yichyu meisecha, velos yakumen. Akoi akitzu v'ran sheichna ofa kitala is the lecha v'eretz from tapel. It says that through Tao, that's how the earth is gonna spit out the dead people. How did it touch the earth from Tapel? V'aro and the land tafkidata taflet. The thing that was hidden there means the dead people reform the dead people tapel. The Targum says in a fancy language tafkidata. All these dead people are caught in the karka. Yanko the kvar chanu shenash bal b'shosha also goes b'shosha avam v'skenim soini shenash ba'at and amazes talon b'nav lo'ilam. Hashem swore for Abraham that there was always going to be tal netzisra. My time and Israel Hashem v'noyachim oy the kohen lo'ilam chsiv taman l'chol tal yadu sech midu apazi b'da'etike nisata l'avra. Eit l'chol levikim tal shemaim omer Hashem yilach m'shosh Yisrael aboim de aveis ma'is miron. Shom not some vim lehem zaken echad lehem sheglidi v'hu mavgi lehem mi'adak shom yodim aval tal ein yoidet b'shvil beryem. My time shall yikav le'ish le'yachal b'nei adam. Doesn't need the chus of a ish. Hashem promised already for Abraham that the tal is going to not be nifsek forever. What happens if he's with the Geshem and he said tal? He said instead of Moed Geshem, he said tal. The tal Veskisel Geshem Machzir Noisa. Ever be Moisa Chama, and you say tal. So we said in Yishani's time, they said Moisa Chama, they said tal, and Moisa Shomi said Geshem. What we had before, that if somebody says Moed Atol before the shot says it means he said Moed Geshem and Moed Atol is allowed to do it. So here we're saying now like this. What is it then if a person says, before I didn't say it the right way, but I'm correcting myself. Before I said that they said both together, it means you could say, but the real thing is what they said was like Nusach Sfar. They said Tal in summer and Geshem, but a person could also technically say Tal in the winter. So here we're talking like this. Like, the Geshem should Tal if he said instead of Moed Geshem, he said Tal, it's Tal, it's a Geshem Zir. That's the thing. So it sounds that you don't have to say Tal. So why do you say Tal is a Geshem Zir? It means even if you didn't say Tal at all, you don't have to be Chayzer. So again, the first part says if he said instead of Moed Geshem Moed Tal, it's okay. You pass like that because at least you mentioned something. It's good. How about instead of saying Moed Atol, you said Moed Geshem, then you Machzir Noisa. But the din is that Moed Atol, if you don't say at all, is also not Machzir. And for the Gemara, the famous answer like Dom like the Mekel is something that's Mekalul. Asking for rain in summer is a klala. Not asking for anything is nothing. Next, Begesh Mitzvah Tal Machzir Noisa. That's what we said. If you say winter, you say Moed Atol, it's okay. You don't have to daven again. It means you didn't say anything. At least you asked for something. You asked for tal, you're not machzer. So if you say, according to Yishalmi, either you say moed tol or by Shaila you say the same tal levracha, it's also a machzir noisa. General. You didn't say the same tal amata by Gushal Hashanim. You can pass like that. Shulchan Aruch. You say Shemei Tefillah. What's in the history of Shemei Shmichis Amayis? I'm Shemei Tefillah. Ma'im Shayel Shemei Tefillah. I'm Shemei Tefillah. As Kosh Imerei B'Chalei Koshken. It means it's more when you ask for Shaila. It's like you're like very desperate for it. That's very. So it's called desperation. So even that you can be Yotzei Shemei Tefillah. Chavachomer Askara means just Askara the Haskim Moed Geshem. You can still be Yotzei Shemei Tefillah. So if you didn't say Shemei by if you didn't say it by Chaim Mesim, you can say it. You can always say it by Shemei Tefillah. You can ask a Hakira if you want. What is if you didn't say only by Shemei Tefillah? You only said Tol. If you're Yaitze, I'm not sure. You could say that if once you say Shemei Tefillah, you have to say already Motor or Geshem. But I don't know. This is just an interesting shaila. But Tani, the shol b'ch tashanim el hiski was a shom b'tches hameisem machzir no yisrael. If you forgot it by Shemei Tefillah also, you skipped it. You didn't say it by where it's supposed to be said, and you skip a Shemei Tefillah, then you have to start again from the beginning. Oh, so what does it mean? It means if you didn't say it until the end, let's see. But if you let's say by Sim Shalom, you remind yourself, and you don't have to start from the beginning. You can start from Shemei Tefillah. It can come out. So if you said you didn't say Geshem by Tchias HaMesim, you say B'Shemei Tefillah. You didn't say B'Shemei Tefillah, you didn't finish Mina Esrei yet, you go back to Shemei Tefillah. Nineveh, in the city of Nineveh, they needed to do a taanith for Tziyas Gesham. Basa Pesach was after Pesach, but they needed rain. In that city, they needed rain. Also, Rabbi, it came to ask Rabbi what they should do. Rabbi said, "L'chu vasu." You can make a taanith. You cannot make any different than Shemini Esrei. So what does he mean to say? It means that Shemini Esrei you cannot change. You cannot say Mered Geshem. So Heichani Amr, B'Yamisov Meimer, Amr Shemei Tefillah. Amr Rabbi Yosi, like Amr, the Eir Shem Vin Lai Shol, V'Shalom Esh Leiski V'Shalom Tchamis Lam Shemei Tefillah. V'Amr Lahin Rabbi, the Chuva Sub V'Ashet Chanam Tevish Tefillah. Im Kein Im Tamer Shemei Tefillah Havlik Mishanam Adveya. Since it's you're Yotze with the Eved, if you said it V'Shemei Tefillah, so it's considered that you're changing the Tivah Shel Tefillah. So you can't say it V'Shemei Tefillah either. By taanith you add 6 brachas. There you can add the tefillah for rain. So Yochid is allowed to do it because it's racham shmei tefillah. But the tzibur cannot say the shmei tefillah because that's considered already it's meshana medbeya shel tefillah. Ton es pal ben dem mahis kam ich kolam mit yem chazok et mashu lamed iske kam ve'elach mash tzorich yaske. So we assume after 30 days that he said the right thing. You base yom tov shagolis maske b'musaf. In a maske mincha v'ayvus b'shachris maske b'musaf. What we do is we don't do it like this, but that's what's one shit in the Gemara. You say Shmini Atzeres, and you stop by mincha and by arvis and by shachris, and then again by Simchas Torah by musaf you start again. Chananya ben Achi. Rabbi Yeshua Omer, Begoyed in the Hagul Kain, El Achish Yom Bet Kufa. You only start saying after 60 days of the Tkufa. That's when you start saying. So here it sounds it's also on Murda Geshem, on both. We only do Saint Talamata, but it sounds according to him, you start everything Shishim Yom after Tkufa. Shmila Omer Alocha. Kanani ben Achia Yeshua, Tani came in the Vim Yisrael, and Schus Los Hakfi Zman, Akla Fiyam O'er. Adorat him begeshem. Tal what's the last until Mr. Shonam ask Geshem you have to wait. But Tal we had it before you can say it all year round. You say it by Moshe Shonam also, not only by Moshe Chama. You can say it even Moshe Shonam you're allowed to say Tal. It means even before the shot started officially saying Tal, that is Pesach time, you're also allowed to start saying Tal. Omer Yeshua and then some bracha bechag lo memaskem. And there's a afia no email but hashmich on this one was benosam behin chavim kitris ameis. Omer Yeshua Taman yecha bar madam yid shon chis ameis le dam. Why do they? I don't understand how can you compare. Well, as it says, it's just like chis ameis. It means bezmana. The same here, it means murder geshem bezmana. How can it be madam? Boy barnash yechem say kolemus. You don't. Yeah, anytime you should. Why not? You should be tchias hameis anytime. Boy banash yechas mitzvah kol emes. When we can let me mask it. Let's look at another question. They asked on Reb Lezer. Reb Lezer says it's just like Chis HaMesim, that it means Bismana. Here also it means Bismana. But says that's not a good comparison because there, why not? It should happen now. Another question they asked him, if so, that you just mean Bismana, so why don't you say always? It's another question. Okay, now we'll stop here. I just said now the Beis, Amud Aleph, and Amud Beis.